So we have one of our sisters that run a great organization called Beauty to the Streets. And this sister, her name is Shirley Raines. She's the founder. Now, she's out in LA, and she goes down to Skid Row, and she not only feeds, the homeless, but she, also offer services for them like makeup, hair. She really takes care of them, right? I mean, honorable sister. But this sister had recorded a video where she had a line of people that she was feeding, and then a white man showed up that was homeless. And I want you to hear the exchange that she had with this particular homeless white man. Let's roll that.
Over here. I know you're not. I know you're not saying. I know you're not out there talking like that. I know you're not out there talking like that. You are going to ruin it for everybody. No, excuse me. Let me speak. Let me speak. Because I heard your speech and it's quite frankly rude. You are over there. Listen, sir. We drove all the way from Los Angeles. Don't lean on that. Don't lean on that. Let me finish. You are responsible for you. You being the only white person in that line, we have lived that plight all our life of being the only black person in the space not feeling protected and safe. We are not here to hear your cup of tears. Stand in that line, do the best you can. Do not come over here bullying us. And the fact that you would pick up that phone and call the police because you think you're not being served properly and fuck it up for the rest of these people in the heat, I find it quite frankly selfish and rude, and I have nothing else to say. If you call those police on those people, I hope this community comes for you. That's rude. We are not here for you, we're here for all of you, and you're making it about you. Walk away. He don't call the police because he the only white person. He don't want to stand with all them black people because of the way they treat him. I know I did not. Did I hear what I heard him say? All my life I had to fight.
Everyone out there is homeless, and this white man shows up and he says that basically he's entitled, that he should be at the front of the line. Even when they're poor and destitute, they feel that they're better than you. And what a lot of black people have been saying and questioning is, how are you poor and destitute in a country where everything is built for you? You get second chance, third chance, 10th chances. I just posted a video on our Black Congregation channel that shows white felons have a higher probability of getting a job than a black person with no criminal record and a college degree. So if you got it like that in society, why in the world are you on the doggone streets? That's why they can't stand us as black people, because we got an excuse to be on the street. We have been sabotaged every step of the way in this country. We was enslaved for 250 years, still haven't been made whole from that. These people don't want to pay reparations, but they got money for everything else, especially that Democrat Party. They got money for everything except making sure the black man and woman of America is just made whole. All the redlining, all the HOA, you created that to keep black people out of neighborhoods, saying don't sell to black people. Black people had many inventions they never couldn't get a patent for. So much sabotage, stole all of black people's land with eminent domain, burning, the papers at the courthouse and saying, oh, there's no paperwork on that, so we're going to go ahead and sell it to white people. So much sabotage has been done to the black American, and yet we still have fought all the way to even make it to where we at today, and we're still fighting. And you have a black woman that's up here feeding you. Where was your community to come feed you that day? And yet you get in the line and you act like you're better and that you should really be staying in line with black people.
I know you're not saying, I know you're not out there talking like that. I know you're not out there talking like that. You are going to ruin it for everybody. No, excuse me. Let me speak. Let me speak. Because I heard your speech and it's quite frankly rude. You are over there. Listen, sir. We drove all the way from Los Angeles. Don't lean on that. Don't lean on that. Let me finish. You are responsible for you. You being the only white person in that line, we have lived that plight all our life of being the only black person in the space not feeling protected and safe. We are not here to hear your cup of tears. Stand in that line, do the best you can. Do not come over here bullying us. And the fact that you would pick up that phone and call the police because you think you're not being served properly and fuck it up for the rest of these people in the heat. I find it quite frankly selfish and rude.
See, one thing that, if you remember, Lyndon Johnson had said and paraphrased, you know, if you can make the poorest white person believe they're better than the best black person out there in the world and give him something to look down on, and he'll allow you to pick his pockets. You understand? I'm just paraphrasing. It's a little bit longer than that, but they really feel that they're better than black people even though they're on the street. Well, you know what? At least I'm not an N-word. But you out in the same street with the N-words, man. How you feel that you better? That's what I don't understand. It's like they got y'all so brainwashed that your color makes you better, and people in your own community constantly stealing money from you and doing you wrong. Where you say, hey, it don't matter because at least I ain't black. That is the craziest mindset to ever have. But that sister had every right to check him. And what they said on the backstory after that happened is that the people got upset in the line and they went to jump on him. They went to put some hands on him. He hurried up and got away from there. And rightfully so. Because you gonna ruin the food? Because you want to come upon your entitlement? Because you're supposed to be above black people? Please. You're not above anybody. If you sleeping on the street, you equal. You homeless too.
We are not here for you. We're here for all of you. And you're making it about you. Walk away. He don't call the police because he the only white person. He don't want to stand with all them black people because of the way they treat him. I know I did not. Did I hear what I heard him say? All my life I had to fight.
But it's just amazing to me how they feel about themselves, even when they in the same. That's why, listen, you can have a person in the trailer park and have a black person that's staying in a multi-million-dollar neighborhood. And in the trailer park, they feel that they're better than that black person in a multi-million-dollar neighborhood. They don't want for nothing. That's how they feel. It's just so amazing to me. It's amazing. But, you know, I'm not here to understand the mind of the devil. I'm just here to interpret it. Let me know what y'all think. We all see, and then shout out to our sister. Like I said, beautyforthestreets.org if you want to donate to our sister and some of the great work that she's doing in the community in LA, because black people really need a lot of help in LA.